Hello friends, welcome to today's daily devotion. It is Thanksgiving Day, and it is the next to last day in this series of Domino Effect, looking at Colossians, Paul's letter to the church in Colossae. And so on this Thanksgiving Day, I'm going to give you, not a Thanksgiving message. So hear these words instead, Colossians 4:12 through 15. Epaphras, who is one of you and a servant of Christ Jesus, sends greetings. He is always wrestling in prayer for you, that you may stand firm in all the will of God, mature and fully assured. I vouch for him that he is working hard for you and for those at Laodicea and Hierapolis. Our dear friend Luke, the doctor, and Demas send greetings. Give my greetings to the brothers and sisters at Laodicea and to Nympha and the church in her house. This is not a Thanksgiving message. This is a greeting message. This is a, hey, let's recognize some very important people. It's kind of like when you go to a concert and one of the people on the stage will mention something, and that mentioning will include your home state or your hometown, and everybody from that area, they get, woo, yay! They get all excited. Well, that's kind of what Paul's doing here with this shout out. Epaphras, who is one of you, meaning Epaphras, he originally came from Colossae, but he's been traveling with me, Paul. And I gotta tell you, your man, your guy, he makes you look good. He is always wrestling in prayer for you that you may stand firm in the will of God. Well, I hope in a way that somebody could say that about me. Hey, Kerry, that guy who grew up in Texas, who served in Ohio for 20 years, and now he's in North Carolina. He's one of yours, and he is really doing well for the Lord. Well, the only way that statement can ever be true is if I am indeed living in Jesus Christ and doing for the Lord the way Epaphras was doing with Paul. And the secret of my doing that well is I don't try to do it alone any more than Epaphras did. Epaphras is with Luke, the doctor, and Demas, and Paul, and the guys that we've talked about these last couple of days, and they are a band. No, I'm not talking a band like the Beatles or Aerosmith or the Grateful Dead. I'm talking about a discipleship band. A band of brothers who are all working together for one common purpose: the exploration of the mystery of Christ in them. They encourage each other, they pray for each other, they hold one another accountable. And this is something that in our modern church, even in our own Wesleyan Methodist movement that started with the idea of having bands and class meetings, we've lost accountable discipleship, coming together with others to really get serious and deep about living in our faith, growing Jesus in us, killing off the old self, trying to reassert its control. I need a band of people to hold me accountable to living Jesus and not myself. And I'm going to go so far as to say that you, on this Thanksgiving Day, you need an accountability band. You need to be with some people that know you like nobody else in the world. Because when they come together and help to know you better, you know yourself better in Jesus. We need the same kind of support and accountability that Paul had in our day. And I promise you, if you have a band, you will be thankful for them. So on this Thanksgiving Day, this is my greeting to you. Get a band. And I'll see you tomorrow for a final word out of Paul's letter to the church in Colossae, our last daily devotion in the domino effect.